All right, everyone. So we have some huge news for Raid Shadow Legends, something really awesome, and I was very surprised to wake up today and see the in-game announcement that we actually have, and I definitely did not expect to make this video today. I know that sounds very cliche. A lot of YouTubers start off with that intro, but this is really true because I was very surprised, and this came very unexpectedly. So let me not get too far ahead of myself. Let's actually go to the news and announcements on the left side of the screen right here so that you guys can see what I am talking about, and it is this thing right here at the very top: stay home, stay safe. So I'm sure most of you guys hopefully are pretty well aware of the crazy situation that is going around all over the world, and it has completely turned a lot of people's worlds upside down, including my own. I don't want to get too much into it in the video today because I already made a community post, and you guys know I really try my best to keep personal stuff out of videos as much as possible. But for those of you guys who are unaware, take a look at that community post. I get into a little bit of details. I've really been going through some crazy stuff and tough times over the last week or so because of this. I know I'm not alone. It's pretty much the entire world, but I do want to say thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have shown over the last few weeks, and just on the YouTube channel in general. This has really been a dream come true, so thank you so much, everyone, for everything. And of course, I've been working on getting into YouTube a lot more because I have much more free time lately. And again, a big thank you to those of you guys who have done things like subscribe to my second channel, which I'm working on, and help out on Patreon. I really do appreciate it, everyone. And you know, I don't want to get too emotional or anything right now. Let's get back to the actual announcements here. So we've got this right here: stay home, stay safe. So if you take a look at it, we have actually gotten 2,000 energy for free in our mailbox. They didn't even add it directly to our accounts, which is awesome because as soon as you go over the energy cap, you no longer regenerate that free energy. So you can actually pick and choose when you want to collect that energy, and that is a really big deal. So I'm going to get into a little bit of the details of why that's important. If we take a look at the announcement here, like ourselves here at Plarium, we know a lot of you guys are currently staying home under self-quarantine and will be for at least the next few weeks. Safety comes first, and social distancing is the right thing to do to protect ourselves and those around us, but it doesn't make being locked inside all day any less boring. To try and make things a little more fun, we're giving everyone 2,000 energy and keeping dungeon multi-battles open for another month so that you can raid to your heart's content. Stay safe, everybody. So this is really awesome, and again, I'm very surprised. Thank you, Plarium, for the 2,000 energy for free that we can also pick up in our mailbox. So if you go to the mailbox, you guys will see here that it does have a, I believe it's 7 days. It says 6 days, probably because it's 6 days and 20-something hours right now, but that's also a really big deal because a lot of the times when they send us gifts, they have a much shorter timer. Like, we've got these update gifts. I think there was a small patch the other day where we get the typical stuff, the refill bag, the energy refill, and the clan boss key, but these have a much shorter timer, which means you want to pick these up pretty much as soon as you can so that you don't risk accidentally forgetting about it and losing these rewards. Now with the 2,000 energy, we have a bit of a longer timer, which actually gives us the flexibility to really plan out a little bit of how we're going to put that energy to use. And the good news as well is that we also still have that calendar of events for the fusion going on right now. So if we take a look, you guys will see that we are kind of getting closer to most of the events ending. We still got some stuff going on, including some events and tournaments, but it looks like the final day of events for this fusion is March 26th. So it is the 20th right now. And we have 7 days to claim that energy. So, you know, if you really want to risk it or, you know, try to min-max this as much as you can even possibly wait until the end of these fusion events if you're either done with it or you don't really want to work on it anymore, and see if we get any other announcements afterwards to see if there's going to be another way to put that energy to use. As long as you make sure you claim it on your actual account before the timer expires and gets to 0, you can really kind of plan to use this energy however you want. But I highly recommend that you guys don't just pick it up right away I would really try to plan it out as best as you can and know what you're going to use it for, because once you're over the energy cap, you don't regenerate energy naturally anymore, and that's just free resources that you are missing out. So I know some people they don't really care about that as much. If you guys are early on in the game and you're just enjoying it and having fun, and this is not really one of the things that bothers you, that's totally fine. Or if you're gonna get anxiety because you don't want to accidentally forget about it, that would be tragic. That's totally fine. But if you are a min-maxer, you want to put your resources to as much use as you possibly can, like I usually do most of the time anyway, then you have some options available to you, because it does have a longer timer right there. So pretty awesome. Very happy about that. And yeah, this is some really great news. Now, there's some other stuff going on, including the summoning event. However, it is not a double rates event, and I feel like I need to start mentioning this now, because Plarium, what they've actually done is lately, these portal glow animations used to only be for the double rates events, but now that it seems like they're using them for the rate up events for specific champions as well. And especially to people who are newer, they might be easily confused about this and think that there is a double rates event going on. It says boosted summons. Guys, this is not a double rates event. It is only a boosted rates event for Valkyrie. And if you click on this little eye icon, you will also see that it is not double rates. So if you take a look at the chance of actually summoning, you'll see Ancient Shards 8%, Void Shards 8%, Sacreds 94, 0.5% chance for Legendaries at 6% from Sacreds. Those are the regular rates. When we have double rates, you guys will see that for Ancients and Voids, it goes up to 16%, and it goes up to 1% for Legendaries, and then of course Sacred Shards will go up to 12% chance for Legendaries. It's just right here, target champion boosts for Valkyrie. That's it. That's the summoning event going on. And brief recap for those of you guys who missed it in the video yesterday, this event really is just not going to be worth summoning for most people. The two exceptions are if you are a whale, you've been playing for a really long time, and you have a good amount of legendaries. I would say most of them, and Valkyrie is just one of the very few champions you're really looking to try to get on your account. Yes, she is a very good champion, and if a lot of duped legendaries are just not going to do anything for you, okay, that's a different story. Then it might be worth tossing some shards on this event, but that's probably not going to be most people watching this video. The other exception is if you guys missed Seducer for the fusion, and you know that you're going to fuse, and that's like the last champion that you needed, and you have no other options. You need to get the Sue Firstborn because you missed the Seducer, so you can't actually fuse her. But you can get the Sue Firstborn from the Summoning Rush event. And if you don't have the Mystery Shards as well, I would still go with this option before you start using Ancients, Voids, or Sacreds. You're kind of in a situation where you don't really have any other choice except to completely skip out in the fusion. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's another option right there. But again, I'm guessing this probably is not most people watching the video. For most people, save your shards for a double rates event. My speculation is after this fusion, we're probably, hopefully anyway, going to get some more announcements about the 1-year anniversary for Raid, which will include a double rates event. So I really do think that it is a lot sooner than you guys might think. So that's pretty much everything summoning related. Now, I showed you guys a little bit of a sneak peek here of the Summoning Rush, but here we go. So it is 7,000 points, and you know, again, it's one of those things where if you scroll down to the bottom, I know they revamped the Summoning Rush event rewards a little while ago to be a lot more whale enticing. They used to only be, 3,000 points or so, but now you can get some crazy rewards if you get to 7,000 points. And that last row really is crazy. You've got some rank 5 chickens, skill tome, 1,000 energy, but it is still not worth it. 7,000 points is a lot for a Summon Rush. With Ancient Shards only giving you 20 points each, you would have to summon 350 Ancient Shards or 14 Sacred Shards without double rates active just in order to get these chickens, tome, and energy. It's not worth that crazy sacrifice. That is a lot of shards. Even if you're a whale, that is a lot of shards, and these rewards, they're just not worth it. It's not going to make up for the lack of a double rates event. So don't let the temptations get the better of you. I would still save up. And then the other event that came out is the Arena Assault, and very similar to the last Arena Assault we had for this fusion, it really is just another one of these short ones where there's just not really a whole lot here. A little bit of energy, silver, some brews, but it's mostly just for this champion that you actually need for the fusion right here. So besides that, you know, not really a whole lot, which is good news because I know for a while they made some of these arena assault events completely ridiculous. Like, they were way unachievable unless you spent gems or purchased refill bags for real money. It's good to see that these ones are kind of just little benchmarks to get the fusion champions and not much more. So 150 points 3 days should not really have too much of a problem with that one right there. So the last thing that I'm going to end off with is I will probably be doing a few summons tomorrow, most likely. And I want to mention that I'm not going to be doing a whole lot, but I do fall into one of those two categories that I mentioned earlier on. So they are going to be worth it for me. Also, just to make a video for fun. It's entertaining. You know, I like making YouTube videos. But I want to be transparent with you guys and let you know that, you know, just because I'm doing summons and just because a lot of other people might be doing summons when these 10x events roll around, still probably not going to be worth it for you. So I would recommend saving your shards. Watch me, other YouTubers do pulls and waste their shards on events like right now when it really isn't worth summoning. But don't be fooled into thinking that this is a great time to dump all of your shards, because it definitely isn't. So keep an eye on that. That probably will be coming out on the channel tomorrow or the next day at the latest. And with that all being said, that is going to be it for the video today. So stay safe, everybody. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world right now, and you know, just take care of yourselves. Have fun playing Raid, of course, and once again, thank you for the 2000 energy Plarium. Have a great day, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want more videos like this in the future, consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to help out, tossing a quick like means more than you can imagine, and more videos should be popping up on the screen right about now. Feel free to check them out. If not, until next time, this is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.